Yeah, man, we're back. We're back. Monday, June 5th, man. It's your boy US30. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. If you like the content, we're gonna have some fun, all right? Let's go ahead and let's read that quote one more again. One more again. No man is free who is not master of himself. Epictetus. Essentially, man, look, everything that's on this market is all just bullshit. There's people, of course, who have an upper hand. They on a different type of time. But what you do in this market is very subjective. So that's how I'm going to start it off. I'm free of, I'm really that quote. I'm free of all the strategy hopping, um, comparing things like that. Man, the money. Of course, we think about these things, but who you are as a trader has to be implemented in how you do it. It's not what you say; is what you do. All right. So what I see currently, man, I see quite a bit. Most importantly, I always highlight the news. So this week, there's not much news for U.S. pairs such as anything on forex and things like that. U.S. based markets. That's dope. That's dope. Now I don't really, honestly, I don't know how that's gonna play out. I don't know if there's gonna be a lot of manipulation because of that. Now there is gonna be some high news next week. I was talking to one of my trading buddies, and he was telling me about that. I didn't look into the next week, so I got that from him. So what I'm seeing is, and by the way, that's Sam. So what I'm seeing is now, interestingly enough, last week closed at the 33,800. It poked up just a bit on Sunday's high. Now, what it's doing is, in my opinion, is rejecting this 33,900. So this is the ultimate high of this month currently. Now, the market is very bullish, and this is my high as far as displacement because it broke structure. Now, last week's low, interestingly enough, is rejecting the 32,600. So this is kind of my visual displacement range. Why? Because honestly, it's for the logical reason that this is a key time. What do I mean by that? This is the low of last week. How do I know? The week started here and it ended here. Visually, this is the lowest point of last week's data. So that's why this price, this particular time is very key. It's not just about the hour, it's about the weekly time. This is a weekly low. The weekly low is rejecting from a specific time as well. The 32,600. Now we see price play around. You can get some good trades here. I'm pretty sure I did. Pretty sure I lost a few. I don't remember. But why is it opening here? Why the market could gap anywhere it wants? Why is it gapping from this area? From a whole figure. So I'm going to utilize these areas on my higher time frame to kind of help me paint a picture. That's what they're there for. It's kind of like not necessarily training wheels, but it's helping me think like an algorithm, because the algorithm is seeking these prices for very specific reasons. Sometimes we don't know, but 9 out of 10 times is liquidity. So this is a visual low and it's an algorithmic low. Why? Because I'm utilizing logic. I'm utilizing the lowest point of the previous week. So now this is currently the highest point. You kind of just have to see where you want to take the market and why. Based on what I've learned from ICT, seeing these inefficiencies, I can anticipate a short market. Being as I've identified my displacement range, this is a premium area. So if I see any particular reason to go down, which i.e. these inefficiencies here, I can kind of make a bias. Now the market can still push up. If I see reason to go up, I'm going up. That's just how I trade. I don't care. So going down the lower time frames, I don't really see anything too key right now as far as that I want to trade. And that's the thing, man. That's why like Monday's kind of like Monday's like dry as hell. You you better off just not even trading Monday. You know, yeah, the cool thing about this too, which is why I think it may short, is because peep this. This was that low at the 32,600, right? Since that time, since that low, it's crazy how the next agenda was to come back and fill this in. And I mapped that out too. I don't know if it's in my other videos, but this is a daily inefficiency. Look at all the liquidity here. Look at all those chickens. But yeah, man, look at how price just made its way up there, bro. Rejecting the daily. Now, it dug in the daily the most out of all these daily candles. It dug in the daily inefficiency more than all these candles. But there's still a lot of this candle left. It didn't even go into um, consequent encroachment of that candle. I think it's mean threshold. I might be saying it wrong. Forgive me, ICT students or ICT police. So this is a high priority area. Now the algorithm might not be ready to go to this area. Now if I see it shorting, I can anticipate price to short down to this area. Why? Because there's also liquidity void here, and also this order block may be on the H4. H4 might show it. Actually, that's not a key area. In my opinion, I would prioritize this right here because um, this is that order block that broke structure to the upside. You could use this too, depending on how you want to trade it. But I'd be anticipating price to come at least to here, and then ultimately chasing this low right here. Why here? Because order block imbalance, an imbalance that's on a full figure. I like full figures. Full figures help me out. Oh shit! And it's also on a discount. It's also on a discounted price. So I'm just utilizing visual with logical thinking to build a probabilistic outcome in my mind. I could be fucking wrong. There's no doubt about it. Everything I just said probably doesn't even make sense to many people, and it probably won't even make me money this week. But I'm utilizing the skill. I'm building the skill of being very objective in a subjective market, or being subjective in an objective market. It's like you have to mold it together. You got to understand that you're playing a game of poker. I say that quite a bit. You have a hand, you got to know when to use it and why. You're not going to always call the shots right. You know what I'm saying? But that's why price action is there. Plus the things I utilize, which is time and price. I learned that from ICT. I will always give him his flowers, man. I'm telling you, man, that guy right there changed my life. Facts. You know, my goal on this channel is not necessarily to just show y'all how to trade, but for y'all to see how I think, listen to how I think, and create your own trading style. Utilize some of the things I utilize by seeing the progression of my trading over time. You know what I'm saying? That's my goal. You know, I can create a course. It might take me like 3 months to be real, because that's a whole nother like obligation, G. And you know, I got other shit I'm thinking about. But I have the knowledge. I just have to kind of revamp some of my verbiage, and I can show y'all some shit. But the main thing is kind of thinking in probabilities, man, not rushing, kind of just using your intuition too. Because right now, I don't really see much. Another thing, too, I would add, the more you trade, the more you kind of understand. The more you kind of understand to not force it, bro. Like, and that just comes with skin in the game, bro. That's why I tell people like this thing is so delicate. You just have to know when not to force it. Listen to how you feel. Your body, your intuition is going to tell you because you may not have adapted to this, but your body may have over time. That's why I see a lot of people. It takes them 5 years. During that 5 years, you don't know what your sensory nervous system is taking in. You might not feel it or see it, but your body's telling you something all the time. And you kind of have to be in tune to really know that. And you kind of have to know the fuck you're looking for. But emotions are very tricky to understand if you don't know yourself. That's why trading, man, it's a self journey. I tell people that all the time. Like, I literally created my own strategy out of what I learned from the great ICT and also what I've learned the past 4.5 years. Straight up, you know, and that's not just strategy, man. I'm talking about psychological things. My strategy, my system is based off me. It's based off me, how I like to see shit. That's why, I'm okay with just like sitting on my hands and not doing anything because that's part of my system. Part of my system is literally just kind of looking at a visual game plan that I may not even use, but understanding that whatever I see, the main thing to have intact is risk management. Whatever I do, risk management. Risk management will keep you alive for another week. Seriously, risk management is easily the most important recipe in anybody's system. Because if you have a nice, you can have the sexiest, you can have the sexiest price action, but if you don't have risk management under control, hey man, you're not gonna go too far. Straight up, bro. Look, man, right now I'm prioritizing shorts. I'm looking more for shorts. But if I see the market go higher, I'm taking my shot, bro. Because I'm chasing. I'm trying to go where the computer's going. I'm a computer when I trade, man. I'm a computer when I trade, but I'm a computer with good discernment. I'm a sniper. If you're a sniper, you understand you got limited ammo. You gotta make sure your shot counts, bro. You gotta make sure it counts, bro. ICT, he can trade anything. He can trade anything. He's nice like that. I'm not at that level yet. This is just y'all getting a chance. And look, this trade right here, I'm actually gonna mock it because it's something I want to get in. I'm not even gonna lie. But this is in my trade because one, it's Monday and it's during lunch. I'm not gonna trade this shit. But this is my entry. You feel me? Why? Boom. Grab liquidity, break a structure. You can see on the boom, easy break a structure. Boom, boom. Nah, it's low probable in my opinion, man. It sucks to look at, but shit, fuck. That's trading. I'm gonna pause this so I can see the outcome. Cool, cool. So this mock trade, as you can see, didn't play out, but there was a good entry at around 1:15 p.m. that I missed. Overall, I mapped it out around this area, consolidated quite a bit, but very, very good trading day for a Monday. Makes sense because it's rejecting a daily fair value gap. So we're gonna see what tomorrow holds. This would have been a nice, almost a 1-5. So this would have been a pretty decent trade. So, all right, signing off.